This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, well, so thanks for joining us. I'm Suzanne Ogle. I'm the president and CEO. I also have on my team is Nicole Billmeyer, who's the senior director for learning and professional development, who is here in purple with her camera on as well. I want you guys to see her because she's been working real hard to make everything go virtual for us, all the training that we're doing. She's been working really closely with Talisa. I want to let you guys know that I spent most of the weekend creating the guidebook for this conference, and I'm really impressed with all the work that everybody's put together. It's a tremendous lineup of information and sessions that I personally am excited about and want to attend myself. So this is a very different concept for us. We're really glad to be able to roll this out to our companies that have participated in the All Access, and that's why we wanted to have a call to show you that it's different and how to access it, because it's not where you would normally. All Access allows all the employees in the company to access the conference without having to register for the conference for one price. And so we hope to be able to expand the training that SGA delivers to your entire company. As a note, I want you to know that the companies that did do All Access have asked back for reports. So we will provide reports back to the companies about who participated. I think that the more that they can see that their employees participated, the better it is for people to have an opportunity to do like this going forward. So with that, what I want to do is start out and show you the current state of affairs. So we are in the process of upgrading our system right now. So I'm going to show you my screen and show you what you see when you log in right now. If I can find it. Sorry about that. I had it open. All right. So when you go to let's see. Okay, it's come up now. Sorry, I had a few. I was working in the background here while I was waiting for this to start. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so when you come to Southern Gas Association, this is our homepage, which you probably have been to before. In a normal situation, you would come over here to the event page where it says upcoming event. You guys can't see that, can you? All right. There, now we're showing the right screen. Okay, so this is the home screen where you would normally go, and you would come, if in a normal situation, you would come over here to upcoming events, you would click Natural Gas Connect, and you would register for the event. In this instance, that's not required. What you need to do is you need to go over here to online learning and log in. In order to access the event, anybody who has a profile that's set up for SGA will be associated with their member company. In that member company, that is how you'll be accessing. This is the campus. Anybody who's taken any kind of online learning or communicated on the blog would have seen the campus. So this is the campus, and this is in the process of being upgraded right now. When you get to campus, what you'll do is you'll come over here and log in. You log in with your SGA profile, which if you don't have one, you can let us know. We'll set one up for you. If you don't remember if you have one, you can let us know. We'll check it out. And if you've forgotten your password, we can do that for you as well. This would take you into my profile, but what I want to do is just show you somebody else that doesn't have admin rights. So I'm going to select this one right here and log in. So now you can see it takes you onto the campus. It has a banner here for Natural Gas Connect. It says it's coming soon. What I want you guys
there.
to, the reason I'm showing you that there he goes. The reason I'm showing you this is because this is currently being upgraded. We're trying to change this language here to let you guys know that you will not be able to see what it's going to look like until July 6th, because it's in the process of being upgraded. Okay, so when you get here, what you would do, see, I'm logged in as Alicia, who you would be logged in as you. You would come over here to Content Library and then go to Subscriptions, and you see that there's the Natural Gas Connect Academy. When you click on Natural Gas Connect Academy, it's going to pull up in a second. Right now, what you're seeing is this screen, and this screen is not, this screen is because this is in the process of being upgraded. Okay, so on July 6th, you guys will be able to go in and see what it's going to look like, which is what Stephanie is going to take you through here to show you what it will look like. But for right now, you do not need to enroll yourself in anything. When you get to here, after this upgrade is complete, you will automatically be put and able to access the conference. The conference will not be live until the date that the conference starts, which is July 13th at, we'll probably open at about 7 a.m. Central, I think. So with that, what I'm going to do right now is turn it over to Stephanie Carlosi. And Stephanie Carlosi is in charge of our IT, and she's working real hard to put everything up on here and get this all ready. I'm going to make her the presenter and let her take you through what you will see as soon as the upgrade's complete. So just 2 seconds while I hand her the steering wheel here. And Stephanie, you should be presenter now.
All right, so this is just another way to get to the website. Starting at the southerngas.org website, we have online learning in the top right corner, which can bring you to campus.southerngas.org. So this is the view of the upgraded site. From here, you can log in to single sign-on, so the same login credentials you would use to log into your southerngas.org account. Looks the same as well, and once you logged in, it'll take you back to the campus website. As Suzanne showed, there's a few different ways to access the Natural Gas Connect home screen. We do have a rotating banner that you can click on to access it. It's also going to show up under My Courses, and like she said, that under Subscriptions. This is what the home screen looks like. Just quickly to go through all of these tiles. We have keynote sessions, thought leadership, exhibitors, sponsorship, chairman's toolkit, awards, networking cocktail hour, and help. If you click on any of these tiles, it expands to give you one or multiple options. This would be a URL linked image that if you clicked on, it'll take you to a list of keynote sessions that's searchable. There's also a PDF that is a downloaded more detail about those sessions.
That's also available on the event website.
Under sessions, you could click on that and it'll take you to a general sessions page where you could search all those sessions, but they'll be listed here as tiles as well. Again, you can search them not just on the name, but on the subject matter. And then we have a PDF guidebook that Suzanne was referencing earlier. This is what a session page would look like. There's a GoToWebinar link, handouts, evaluation, and speaker information. For the GoToWebinar link, it'll take you to a page that asks for your first and last name and email address. That way you're enrolled in that specific session and will be able to have a unique URL to join the meeting. You can also add that to your calendar. Another portal, one of these tiles, is exhibitors and sponsorship. So they're similar in the fact that they'll both have multiple tiles with all the different either exhibiting or sponsored companies. Exhibitors will have their own webpage as well that can link to their LinkedIn, different products, videos, as well as a few different means to communicate, including a forum that you can subscribe to different forum threads, one-on-one chat box, one-on-one video chats, and some companies will also be scheduled for live demos. There's also going to be a tab to give general information about the contacts for that page. So I'll go back to the home screen, and if anyone has any questions, I guess we'll take them now.
Yeah, let
Unless
me just,
you want to add anything?
yeah, I do. I'm going to go through a few things. So this conference is available live and on demand. The live sessions will only be available when they're live, obviously. So if somebody is live on week 2, you won't be able to access that keynote until week 2, but you can access the recorded version of it anytime after it happens live. Probably at least 24 hours before it's posted, I'm assuming. We tried to make this as it's a long conference, over a month. The reason that we did that is, number one, there's more than 130 sessions and topics, but also we were trying to make it as flexible as possible for people, because we know that not only do you have a job to do, you're trying to learn and get your PDH hours and manage your coworkers and your dogs and anything else that might be in your house that you're trying to deal with. And so we're trying to give everybody as much flexibility as possible in this. The guidebook, like I said, I'll be continuing to work on it over the 4th of July weekend, and I'll have it posted up on our website by July 6th. It will be able to give you a very a comprehensive overview, but Stephanie, maybe I might take the screen back in a second and kind of give them a shot of it. The other thing is I want you guys to all make sure that you take an opportunity to go to the exhibit hall. We have exhibitors that are, they're having a tough time, as well as all the other companies. And it's hard for them since they can't go face to face. And so make sure that they're doing the best they can to make sure that they're here and participating with SGA. They're a valuable part of our membership. So make sure that you take time to go to the exhibit hall. We will be having gamification and other opportunities where we will incentivize you. You can win things too by going to the exhibit hall and interacting with the exhibitors. As far as the GoToWebinar, it's the platform that most people don't have a problem with, and Stephanie's been working with the IT departments from your companies to make sure that this is as seamless as possible for you. We'll be able to send out some test links in advance so that you can give it a shot and try it. If you have any questions, be sure that you let us know. As far as the guidebook, I made it so that you can see, I guess you guys can see my screen. So hold on, let me get up here a little bit. So I tried to make it a week at a time. So there's so much information. I tried to make it as digestible as possible. So you can see there's a schedule at a glance by each week. And then it says the time and what's going on at that time. You can see there's specific times where there are exhibit halls, as Stephanie mentioned. A lot of the vendors will be doing live demonstrations, live being that they're going to link out to their own platform so you can see that, ask questions, schedule one-on-one meetings with them. Every night from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, we'll have some kind of social interaction. So for instance, on the first week, on the first night, we've got a young professionals cocktail hour. Those will be in GoToMeeting so that people can interface with each other, and you'll have to register for that. One of the things that we've been really cognizant about is security. That's one of the reasons why we're running it through the LMS and the campus that you guys already work with, and then why we're using GoToMeeting as well. But you can see every week there's the schedule, there's a virtual networking each night with a different thing. For instance, on this Wednesday, we're playing bingo. On this one, we're doing flower arranging. So we tried to create an assortment of things that are both interesting, business related, and here's natural gas cooking with your kids. So if you're home and your kids are there, bring them to the meeting and let's all just get together. I think one of the most important things about SGA is it's not only an industry association, but in my experience, the people in the industry are like family, and it is not I mean, now more than ever, we find that to be true as we're all video and interfacing with each other from our own homes. Another thing that I wanted to just go over with you is, so I put in here, then you can see by committee. So you can see, this is, I know, small, so you probably have a hard time, but for instance, asset management and GIS is presenting on, they're doing a session, establishing a mobile workforce on 7/21 and a workforce development and planning on 8/4. So this gives you a overview of it. You can click on this and go to a link that looks like this that Stephanie showed you. You see, it didn't switch over. I mean, yep, there it goes. So this is a much more detailed one. It tells you the learning objectives for everything. So you can see in this instance, let me get down to a committee real quick. The communications committee taking a stand, how companies have been thrust into current events. It gives a very detailed description of it with the learning objectives. And then there's presentation, the presenter information is here as well. So this will be a link from the guidebook. It's just, it's 47 pages of detail, and I didn't want to overwhelm everybody in the guidebook. So that is a overview of how to access the conference and where the material will be. And at this, I guess one other thing, I'm sure there's going to be questions on is your PDH hours. One of the beauties about this going through the campus is it is connected to your profile. So we can see who participated, which again, we'll be giving those reports back to your companies, but also we'll have all the information for your PDH hours, which will be created and sent to you. It won't be within 24-hour turnaround because we think about 15,000 people participating in this conference. So it will probably take a little bit longer, but we have all the information. We'll be able to document what you saw. We'll also be able to document the videos that you watched, not live. So you'll originally get PDFs for what you watched live, and then you'll get a follow-up with anything that you access through your profile recorded. So at that point, let me go ahead and open it up and take questions from anybody that has questions, or if you need to see something again, let us know. If you have a question, just go ahead and chat the question and we'll answer those. Okay, well, I don't see any questions. So again, this is recorded, and we will make sure that you guys, that this is posted on the event homepage for Natural Gas Connect so that you can access it and review it if you want. Again, the site's not live yet. It is currently being upgraded. Like I said, we expect that upgrade to be done this week, but we'll have everything after it's upgraded. We have to load all the material up there. Amanda says it would be great to remind everybody to use their OKE number emailed to log in. I'm not sure exactly what that is. So I'm unable to, if you know what.
That's one gas. Suzanne, that's one gas is email.
Okay. So you can only log in with your email if that is what is set up as your username. If it's not, if your username is set up as something else, they will need to log in with whatever their profile username is. So if you need, you can change your profile username though if you want to. Sorry, Amanda. All right.
Yeah, just to comment further on that, if you don't know your username information, there is a forgot password that you can use that email address for. Otherwise, the login credentials is not an email, it's a username and password.
They can set it as an email though, Stephanie.
I mean, you have an email associated with your account, but no, your login information isn't an email address. It's just a username.
Yep. All righty. If there's any other questions, please go ahead and chat with us. If you're not comfortable chatting right here, what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my email address in here. Feel free to reach out to me. And I'm going to give you Cindy, put my email address right, and Cindy Mitchell, who's the Director of Member Experience. she'll be able to help you as well. Nicole's busy getting everything ready for the conference, so I'm going to leave her off with the email chain here. But you feel free to reach out to us individually if you just need another walkthrough or whatever it is. We really appreciate all of you joining us and coming to this conference. I think it's a huge opportunity. I think COVID is a pain in our rear in a lot of ways, but it does create opportunities, and I think this is certainly one of the opportunities. At this point, we might add one more keynote speaker to the end and the closing of the session, but we will continue to update this information as we get it. So thank you very much for everybody joining us, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.